Hey guys, welcome to Plumbing with Tim. Today we're on location in beautiful Satellite Beach, Florida at a high-rise condominium building. On an elevator again, heading to the third floor. Let's see what we got. Alright. It's the kitchen. I guess we have some work to do on that one. View at Atlantic Ocean. Alright, so this is what we've been instructed to do, is take this filtration system out of here. As you can see, this kind of empty and they're trying to sell it, but they don't want that kind of liability, especially being on the third floor, of something happening with it and it getting a leak and causing damage down below. Alright, so it looks like somebody has already replaced these dual shutoff valves. To get this thing out of here, we're going to take and shut this valve right here off that's got the blue line, and you can see it passes through, comes back, goes through the water filter, out of the water filter, back around, and it ties into the cold line coming out of the kitchen faucet. So we're going to need to disconnect that, disconnect this, and put this kitchen faucet line on there. Pretty simple. We just need to be careful because I don't want no leaks. Valve, it's hitting the drain piece, so that's a little bit unfavorable. Still get it turned. Just don't want no surprises or anything like that. A lot of different lines in here. I can see why they want to take this filtration system out. There's just too many things that could fail. I'm gonna get a little bit of water that comes out of that line. Sorry, the camera angle wasn't as good as what I wanted, but there goes that line. That's the line that we wanted to take out of there. All right, we'll get that out of there. Let's take this little guy off so we can disconnect the line for the kitchen faucet. That's going into that softener, or whatever it is, the filter. We can get that to turn. That was pretty simple. Can't get that thing on there. This is just going directly to the kitchen. I have to get a wrench on there, see if I can get that thing. Tight little space here. I'm having a hard time getting this line to go back on here. And being here on the beach side, everything rots out, so you get the idea. All right, that little nut was a pain in the butt to put on there, but that's the supply that goes up to the kitchen faucet up top and stuff. All right, and that's just a cold supply. It also has a little loop that comes back around and feeds out to an ice maker line. Now we're gonna take it and disassemble that thing to get it out of there with this blue line. That's a quick release push. It's hard to do this with one hand, trust me. That's got to get squeezed in and pulled out. There, see that? Same on the other side. Squeezed and pulled out. It's like a speed fit. Can't see what I'm doing. I'll get it out of there. Two lines out of here. The last thing we're going to do is we're going to actually unscrew that thing like that. Set it down in there. See, it's draining water out of there. That's why we have a catch bucket. I'm going to take those 3 screws out of there and be done with that. See how much nicer it looks down underneath here? That whole filtration system's out of there. There's less to worry about, less to break and stuff. I'm going to show you the lesson for today's video. All right, the lesson to this video today, I'm going to show you, we're going to point the camera back down underneath the sink and watch. Whenever you're at a customer's house and you've done something with the plumbing, disconnect a valve or whatever, you're going to end up getting little bits of water. See that? Make sure every single time, no excuses, dry all that wet water up off the cabinets, off the wall. See, drips. What's going to happen if you don't, the customer's going to end up looking up underneath there after you've already left, thinking that they have a leak, and you'll have to turn around and come back when there's really not a leak after all. Every time. That's all the time we got for this one. Thanks so much for hanging out and watching the video. Listen, when it comes to selling a home or a condo, especially here in Florida, a lot of these inspectors and insurance companies are requiring these homeowners that are selling the house to remove these little inline filters because of liability. So don't be surprised if you're in the market to sell a house and you get failed on some sort of low filtration system such as this. And don't forget, if you're a plumber, anytime you're doing any work at a customer's house, clean up all the water droplets, that way you don't get a call back. Thanks so much for hanging out. Until next time, it's been Plumbing with Tim. Keep plumbing.